trying to go back to dance music and having an experience.
Plenty of space.
Yeah.
I used to play live many years ago, and that's what drifted for me. I knew the order, I knew the tracks, I knew the effect, I knew the response. I was in control of my thing, but the board, and if I'm bored, it doesn't work. To me, represents everything that I love about music. It's finally taking life.
We're going to take away the human element, pressing roll.
It was a dream that I had over years. 2001, 2002, 2003. I was known for experimenting live music. I really wanted to go back to the live. 30 years of my life, gather all my catalog of music, put them together and create a whole show out of that music.
My name is Daniel. I know Luciano since 2009. I was looking for someone to bring a little bit of structure inside the company. I'm right now the oldest member of the Cadenza family. Long time ago, Lucian was doing live shows. I was like, oh man, I have so much music here. We decided to rebuild our recording facility to make it Dolby Atmos compatible, make the first big, huge Atmos facility in Switzerland. And 3 weeks before opening, the whole pool went inside the building, destroying both studios. And at some point said, listen, we have to do something. We have this idea of making something with the music.
Look, we have to, this is your last stretch.
And over the weekend, we started to test a configuration for the live.
Give an alternative to really come and have the ability to have fun and be creative.
But then we had to find the team to work with. For that project, we're gonna only work with people that we respect, love, and admire. We remember an article from Sound on Sound about a guy called Matt Cox. And we discovered that with his best friend, Alex Turner, they made a company, Gravity, synchronizing all the synthesizers, the machines.
So I'm Alex Turner. My company with Matt Cox is Gravity Rigs.
It's all about reliance. You know, what's the one thing you can rely on is like gravity, keeping you on the floor, keeping you grounded.
It's got to be reliable, and it will be, and always is.
Me and Alex were both touring technicians. I was working a lot with the Chemical Brothers, Alex with the Prodigy. We decided to pool our knowledge, help each other in different projects. Why don't we just carry on doing this?
Combined forces. It was a new idea for a company. No one had really said, right, we're just going to stay at home and do this now.
Do you want to make a rig for us? We have several ideas.
There's always innovation, but this project had a lot of innovation, and we love it.
How do I do this? And then we go off and we make it happen and say, okay, we solved that little problem. What's the next problem?
That's the feedback cap. This is the dry wet signal. I think we're going to build our own test patch. So we just go tones.
Yeah. We did all the proof of concept and R&D a long time ago, so we knew it was going to work, but to see someone actually create.
Take all of those kind of technical concerns away from an artist, that they're purely thinking about how they create with the technology.
And make it sound amazing, the aesthetic and the dynamics with this thing that we created together was brilliant, really good.
One of the most complicated things we've done for a while.
There's a lot of cable. I really like my schematic that I did. It's almost like a work of art.
Beautiful.
I've been building and designing technological music, creative rigs since I was about 18, since someone come round with a drum machine from my house, and I didn't go to college that day.
From the very beginning, always been involved in electronic music, messing with samplers, messing with technology. You know, I love it. That's kind of what I'm into, really.
Then it was the time to find somebody for the light. One of the most beautiful shows that we saw in Barcelona, we found out who was taking care of the stage design and the light. That was Dave Ross.
We've been throwing ideas around. We had a couple of months of trying different designs and drawings, so it's been quite a long process to get to this point, but I think we've got something that everyone's happy with. We're looking forward to creating bespoke designs for shows that we do. That's the idea, is that every show would look different as well.
Then we had to find a sound engineer.
There's physical audio time code. There's obviously the sexy MIDI stuff as well.
My name is Jamie Harley. I've been a sound engineer professionally since 1991.
We needed somebody who understands the music of Lucian. The music of Lucian is, of course, electronic music, but has a lot of nuances.
I'm a big record collector. One of the joys about hanging out with musicians generally is that they like music too and collecting it. I started out in a band, started working in a studio. I then turned a little blue in the studio, went on the road with a band that started touring around the world. I haven't stopped since. Now I'm working with Lucian, and it's always amazing to be able to speak to musicians about their taste in music and how they want to be presented. We're running a stereo show, this is what we're creating, but very much with the mind of turning it into an immersive show in surround. The majority of it, I suppose, at the moment is spaghetti work, where we're just kind of plugging one thing into the other and making sure it all happens and everybody can talk to each other. But the exciting bit really is to start working with the artist, understand what they want, and for everybody to be on the same page.
There was this guy, Will Burton, one of his best friends, Matt Lee. He has its own company of CG graphics, 3D design, motion. Sent us a very sexy demo. So it was a perfect combo between a VJ and a guy making the visuals.
The music's still very authentic and underground, but we have a lot of time and effort going into the visual side of things, which is quite rare.
We kind of all got chatting about what he kind of likes and his vibe. The animal instinct was a key word that he used. It's been about 6 months now. It's been great having so much time to work on such a refreshing project with this crew, and it's all brilliant. It's come together really nicely.
Jamie Harley suggested us to work with Chris Parker, our production manager now.
The emails that come through and it's like, so I've had an idea, woof. And it's like a whole huge email. Oh, these guys really put a lot into this. It's not just, oh, that'll do. It's so much going into it. Chris Parker, production manager for Luciano and monitor engineer, taught us a lighting designer, tour manager, obviously production manager, front of house engineer, all kind of merged together. So ended up as a production manager, which I am now, which, yeah, loving it.
And yeah, that's it.
It was literally bits and pieces on paper, bits and pieces on practice, bits and pieces at home, bits and pieces on the studio, bits and pieces on our minds. And now everything came back on one room together, so it's really exciting. From day one, I said to the whole team, I want to keep it free, to be able to change every night and not falling into this repetition mode. I've been playing many years ago as a live performer, and I got bored of it because I was forced to have a skeleton and playing most of the time the same thing. So we're gonna, go through it, put the idea, all the theory in practice.
I think the brains and the beauty of the show is just the backline setup. There's some really cool stuff we're doing with Video World, where we've got these layers and this kind of depth and effect that's going on.
And currently we're setting up the LED screens, getting our signals and camera connections.
We'll be controlling everything on the fly. You see, we have pre-rendered visuals, doing it along with the set. It's not a pre-planned thing. We just have a vague idea of how the show is structured.
Today's setup has gone extremely smoothly. We've done already 2 days in Manchester. Those 2 days were kind of really essentials. We knew what to expect, so when we came in today, our side of things goes pretty quickly. Now we're just waiting for Lucian's rig to be built and play some music through it, I guess, and then we know what we're up against.
There are other downstream slaved instruments, an Ableton Live system with controllers and the modulars, and making them all speak to each other at the same time has required us to think quite hard.
Yeah, it all went well. We completed it. It went exactly how we wanted it to go. A little bit running a little bit later than we'd hoped, but it's a bit of a weapon, I think.
Just have to narrow it to things that I know what I'm using.
No, let's just get straight into music, shall we? Fuck the niceties.
Go back to the old one that works, use the computers, and what I can do after is to make sure that I have just the samples on the side. I'll import them on thing, and I just import it on the new version. That's it.
We're going to turn lights on, have a little meeting in the middle of the room, and talk about goals for today.
Most important is crash testing, really to, because it's nice when it works, but the problem is when it doesn't work. Team catch up.
So I just wanted to get everybody in and discuss what we're going to be doing.
What we wanted to do as Gravity was have Lucian just really give it a really good thrashing as it is.
Yeah.
Just real good kind of like, okay, this is the core of the system that's going to work really well.
In terms of how we're all going to work together today, would it be safe to say if that's sort of the main audio of the show, do you just want to work on that and then video and lighting, just sort of program around it?
Maybe come, I'll show you something. The Wi-Fi is going to be maybe it could go like this. I think the best thing to do is that also we just realize that just before we release the thing, the clock is always sending. You can just mute the channels, but it's always sending a clock. So the tempo is marked. As long as we have the system that has been reset, the system is it's starting from the clean one without a crash, it means that we haven't got an issue in the middle of the show.
Okay.
System recording.
Okie doke. Ready for show in 3, 2, 1. Go for show.
I feel really grateful and blessed with this whole thing and very happy to be able to do this. You have everything in theory and then everything becomes practice. So it's like you're finally seeing all these ideas and images and screens together, lights, rigs, things, material, and everything is suddenly here physically, and you can touch it, you can use it, you can see it, hear it. It's like preparing for a marathon, and today was the run. We have to bring it out there. The last stretch of career, so it's a project that you have to sit down on a certain moment in your life that you're settling maybe the entire life of music that you've been and sharing this to the world instead of dying in computers inside of my house. It's a team project. It's not me. I'm just like the guy that you put in the middle that makes his noises and things, but it belongs to a collective success, this. You know, my youngest age, I would say when I started, when I was like 15, 16, I've never thought and never expected to have such a beautiful and long life career into something that has been given to me to share and express things with music.
So we have a couple of people joining us. We have Sarkis. Sarkis?
Yes, Sarkis.
Sarkis, yeah.
Uncle.
He's excellent.
So you shirt.
Okay, super.
No worries. When it's showtime, okay, everyone please take your seats, please take your seats. Yeah. Start performance.
First of all, thanks for coming. Thank you very, very much. I know some people have made a long road to be here today. It's the first time that we all come together in one room. We've been working in a silo for about a year, and this is the first time everything is basically coming together. The visuals, the lights, the sound.
Every time we would come to a place, you have the ability to adapt. When I go on stage, I feel that we have a responsibility to educate and inspire newer generation and tell them that music is a lifetime story. You put yourself at risk and you go and play with it. But if you commit to something, commit with your heart and with hopefully your entire life.